Self-sabotage is something that we all tend to do. We usually have some patterns that we revert to, and it can be really hard to break. But let me help you through that process, through experience, and also through speaking to a lot of clients and understanding their patterns. Let me share that with you. If you want to follow me and personal growth and development, then you can click on any of the links below. And in the end, you will also get the link to a free consultation call of coaching with myself. Self-sabotage is actually a method that our mind is trying to keep us in the same environment. The same environment is signaling to ourselves that we are safe because it is very predictable. So here our mind is equating known to safety. Now, even if the known is not good for us and it's not actually what we want, keeping things in the known and in the predictable world means that we have more chances to foresee the outcome and having a guaranteed results. That makes us feel safe and we're in our comfort zone. So when we self-sabotage, it's actually just a signal to ourselves that we are going into something that we've done before in our past. So we're repeating something from our past because it's known. So the question then is, why do I want to repeat something that I don't enjoy, don't like, or going back to people that are not good for me? Simply because you know the outcome, or your mind and your emotional system, your nervous system knows the outcome. It is kind of putting the known as a higher level of safety, then stepping into something unknown that it doesn't know anything about and could potentially, in the ego and the mind's way, be something worse it doesn't know. So what can we do to break this? Well, we need to practice acknowledging our self-sabotaging patterns. I love journaling, so writing out what have I done now, where have I reverted to, and then remembering when we've done that before, so we can understand the patterns and how the triggers are coming up. And triggers is a different video, but how the triggers come up and what actions we take, even if it's to our detriment. Now, I would never spend too much time thinking about the past because it's making our kind of nerve signals stronger and stronger. Rather, you want to acknowledge it and then move away from it. So another journaling practice is that you write out what's happened, and then you write out what you would have wished it to happen in a lot of detail, and you also connect yourself emotionally to that story of how you would like things to be. So you're creating a new reality for your inner world. Another way to stop the self-sabotaging is that you have to level up in awareness. You need to start understanding after you've written out the story when it's showing up, so you can put a pause, a break switch as I can. So when you're seeing your pattern coming up, you actually take a time out and go, actually, I'm not continuing this conversation, I'm leaving this interaction or whatever it might be, and removing myself from this environment to sit down in quiet and just being with myself to acknowledge what it is that's happening. So you start putting in break switches so you interrupt the automatic pattern and habits that you have. Another thing that you can do is to start getting comfortable with the unknown. So it's practicing doing things that we don't know what the outcome is. So an example would be going to a comedy club that maybe you've never gone for stand-up comedy, so you don't know what to expect. Or go to a free tryout dancing class, you don't know what to expect. The more you step into areas and environment and experiences that you cannot foresee the outcome and it's completely brand new to you, the more comfortable you're going to be, and it's easier then for your mind to be comfortable with not continuing in the same pattern. And it's going to be more and more comfortable with not knowing the outcome. These are just some of the ideas. Like and follow if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to click on the link if you would like a free 30-minute consultation.